Y'all, I think I found the best plushie pattern, well, the best pattern for plushie yarns. I think I have found the best pattern for plushie yarns. It is phenomenal, so easy, and I can't wait to share this with you. I'm Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and if you are new here, this is going to be all about the plush. I have 3 FOs, and I know what I'm going to be making next. Here's the basket. Here is my plush yarn collection. So it hasn't really budged since I started this. It hasn't changed. And I made a Hobie Black Friday purchase, so I think I ordered a couple of more. I'm gonna stop now. Let's see that first pattern. So this first one is a axolotl. This pattern is by Katie Dids, and she does very simple plushy patterns for beginners and for marketing. She has a wide range of patterns for that. So I made the axolotl. Now my daughter stole her immediately when I was done, and she thought that it needed these little fringes on, I don't know, maybe she's been watching them on videos or seeing some, but she actually tied this yarn around here so it would have like a couple of hanging. I took them off, but I couldn't take this one off because she really tied a knot good. This was a very easy axolotl pattern by Katie Dids. You do have these 6 things that you do sew on, but it's fairly simple, you know. It's positioned on the side of the head. You really can't go wrong. But these eyes were, I have a hate relationship with safety eyes. Safety eyes, you never know what you're going to get on Amazon or Etsy, and so I'm going to be very picky about where I buy my eyes now. But I wanted to put these big colorful ones on because they had this glitter in them and it really stood out. So this is Bernat Velvet, and this is actually Premier Parfait Chunky, I believe, or it could have been that Dollar Tree yarn. So here's the first one. The next thing I made was trying to get rid of these little oddballs and ends that I had left over like this, and I had no idea what to make. And fishing for patterns was going to be quite the challenge because there's going to be a bunch of patterns out there, but it's like, what do I have the colors for? So it was like I had to be able to just use the colors I had. So I went with Old Faithful here and made a granny square blanket with a shell border. And this is so sweet and soft and perfect for like just over the car seat or to throw over in the stroller. Very simple, and I got to use up a lot of these yarns to finish up. The only bad thing about using plushy yarns for a blanket, especially when you're changing colors a lot, is that when you're weaving in your ends, it's like, can it show? Will it come out? I don't know. So this is my first one. This is very beautiful though. I really love all the mix of colors, and I think it's a nice little size. Nice little sized cover. Very beautiful. So I'm very happy with that. See, like I have an end right here, but do you just keep cutting them? I don't know what to do, but I do love the blanket. It's very soft and I really love the colors. Now this next pattern is the one that stole my heart, and the pattern designer is on Etsy, and the Etsy shop is called Shop for the Patterns. And oh my, does she have a lot of patterns. But when I saw this one, it was labeled as Chubby Mini Plushies Cat, Bear, and Rabbit. And they were all in one color, and I was like, perfect, because I'll just take my yarn and I'll make this. It's simple. It looks very simple. And it said they were small, and oh my gosh, they are so adorable. They are actually irresistible, and I want to make a gazillion of them. Look at that little, look at he's so cute. I am raving about this pattern, okay? I bought the bundle. You can buy them separately. So like I said, there's a bunny, a cat, and a bear. I started with the bunny, and this is the yarn I used for that. So this is Bernat blanket yarn. A little hard to work with for me. I put his nose just a smidge too high, and I blushed his cheeks. And when you blush this plushie, it was like, oh, I put too much and I couldn't get it off, but it's okay. It works. It's fine. He's super blushed. What a cute little Christmas present that would be. Look at that belly. I just love that. Now in the pattern, she has her ears really pinched together and they're like this at the top. But when I was stitching it on, I kind of liked how it was flopping down like that. And so I really like it. And so I kept it that way. Now this pattern is so easy and everything is crocheted on. Is perfect. And she gives you every detail of where to put everything. So there is no guessing. So I actually followed the pattern with no changes on this one. She even gives you instructions if you want your parts to move. But I'm not going to experiment with that one right now. I did buy them and I tried to use them once. It didn't work out for me. But I can see how it would benefit right here. But it will actually sit. So it's okay. But you can put in, but not the head. The head is actually crocheted. I just love this pattern. It was so simple. I was able to do this in one evening of crochet, and it just brought me so much joy. I had another hate relationship with these eyes. It's the same brand of eyes. I just got them in a gazillion sizes. And this one, I have this tool. Okay, I bought it off Etsy to try and get these backs to go on, and I pushed so hard on my table that I actually scuffed the eye here, and I scuffed the eye hair, and I still couldn't get this thing on. I could not get the backs on. So I actually hot glued them, and had they had their backs, I think they would have been inset a little more, and I would have liked that. But I feel like they're just, this one, I don't know. It's okay. I do love it. I just love this pattern. And the next one that I saw that I wanted to do was the cat. So check it out. Now this cat is the supreme, the make of this entire week, and I'm just thrilled about it. And I did it in black. Look at that belly. Oh my goodness. So cute. And these ones are perfect for those safety noses. If you ever have those safety noses. There. Look at that. Now I did not have little fish wire so I could give him his whiskers. And one ear I did a little too close and one ear I did a little further away. So I have to work on that. So one looks more pointy and one looks less pointy or more cat-like. So yeah, I got to work on my delivery because this one looks like a horn and this one looks like an ear. And this one was a little more spread out. So cute. You probably can't see it that good because it's in black velvet. Oh my goodness, look at that face. It's just so cute. Look at the shaping on that. Everything is included in this pattern with little video links to so she shows you how to get this and shows you how to do this. Absolutely love these patterns. Now this one I changed a little bit because in my bunny, I felt like it was just one stitch off. one stitch maybe, but you can't tell. And I thought maybe that the bunny tail was one stitch off, but it actually is right in the center. Those directions were so on point. I am absolutely gonna rave about this pattern in my review. But this one came out much tinier because it's made out of Bernat velvet, and I used a 4mm hook. But this one, I used a 4.5mm hook, and I actually picked up the wrong hook, and I think the top of him was made with a 6.5 hook because they looked exactly the same. But you can't tell. But oh, isn't this the perfect side? So here is the Bernat velvet that I used, and look how much I have left. And can you believe that I was able to crochet this in black, and it was not really a problem. I did shine my good light that I got for for my birthday from my son, that bright Aelole light. Oh, that's so perfect. If you were thinking of getting that neck light, it's not the best at all. I don't like it. I don't think anyone uses it very much, so I'm not a fan of those neck lights. But I was able to crochet this with ease with my focused light, and it was not a problem at all. And I did this in an evening too, and I'm so happy with this one. I did make an extra row on the legs because when I was making it, I was like, gosh, those are so tiny, because it was coming out so much smaller. So I did an extra row on the legs. But like I said, you can't even tell. Maybe just a little bit. So these ones, I did not use an extra row. So cute. I just love this little kitty. Little black kitty. And if you put a little Christmas bow around his neck or on his ear, he would be so adorable. It's just so awesome. Everything is crocheted on. I absolutely love these patterns. I now have 2 great plushie patterns that I'm completely happy with that I think I will be making more of. So I have yet to make the bear, and I have this yarn, the Bernat Baby Velvet, in the color chocolate when I went to Joann's recently, and I think I'm going to make the bear out of this one. So yeah, I'm going to make the bear. I may even try to make the bear out of what's left of this, because this was a brand new skein, and I would say it takes about half your skein of yarn for a full roll. It took about half a skein. So I have half a skein of this left, so I'm going to try to make the bear in this one and maybe this one. So yeah, that is my plushie, my yarn toys that I've made, and that blanket. I'm just absolutely thrilled. I will link all these patterns down below, and I don't know, now that I have like my 2 bears right there I made with plushie, that's what started my I gotta get rid of this yarn. And those only took 1 skein. You could make that bear pattern in 1 skein. And so are these. These are only half a skein. So it's gonna take me a while to get through these. But I do have these red ones. Let me know what you think I should make with this one. Should I make the big bear back there, or should I try and make another one of these? Or is there another pattern that you could recommend? I kind of want to use it, and I just love it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of this plushie yarn because I just keep adding more. I'll be doing a Hobie unboxing as soon as I get my yarn. And for the question about the loveys, I'm going to insert a picture right here, a video. I threw my lovey in the washing machine. I had both my grand puppies drag that thing through the mud, play with it as much as possible, and they delivered. They really tossed that baby. And then So I threw it in the wash and then I threw it in the dryer. So I'm showing you clips of that. So I showed you a little bit before. So we'll see how they turn out. And perfect. There it is. Here it is. So I'm filming this video before they're even done. So this is what they came out. Perfect. This is what I can fill it inside. It's fine. Look at that poor thing. Happened at the end was the plastic. It's like crinkle paper. I think it was cereal, the cereal lining that your cereal comes in the box. I used that as the crinkleness inside the lovey. Anyway, so there it is. So that's how it turned out. It seemed, I'm imagining it was safe, but you know, there it is there. Because I don't know yet. I'm filming while it's drying. Okay, I shall talk to you again soon.